Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another staging of Conversations. This is a very special edition today. Today, it all begins with a story. We are sitting here with another guest, Mr. iNation. Mr. Do you go by Mr.?
Oh, still.
Just iNation.
Just iNation.
How did iNation come about?
iNation come about initially from Wretched of the Earth, by Frantz Fanon. From reading that book, the whole awakening of iNation coming to be, But the consciousness never really cemented until the reading of Wretched of the Earth by Frantz Fanon.
Tell me a little bit about Kirk Scarlett before reading Wretched of the Earth and what brought you to that book.
Kirk Scarlett was an ordinary youth, but always have a little cutting edge about him, same way still, Always trying to view things out of the box, as usual, But Wretched of the Earth initially come about now from the 2003 Global Reason that I had up at UWI, a Rastafari Global Reason, where I met a princess and she introduced me to the book. And from I get the book now, I just couldn't put it down, It just, it's written for me, Yeah, because the book now I deal with violence on a level where I come from a violent community, I breathe, I eat, I live violent, so this book now I give you like a holistic view of violence, so I just appreciate love it much and just, it really changed my life. It make you don't even want to be bad no more, you don't want to be gangster no more, you don't want to practice violence in a sense where it bring harm or negativity to another. If you practice violence, it must bring some wholesome and some advancement and betterment to the people and to the nation,
So would you say that was the point when you became a revolutionary?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, I would have said that, yeah. Because before it was just being a rebel, So, but there's a difference between just being a rebel and being a revolutionary, When you be a rebel, it's just like you're just going off a passion, but there's no real substance with it. But when you be a revolutionary now, there is a whole lot of substance and consciousness. The fire just start blaze up. You just get hungry for knowledge, Check out Sangster, check out Kingston, can't get them. Motor store lock up, can't get them. No library don't have them. So the CMC Street now they start network with her. Get in the books them, start share them with brethren love them. But we're not financially stable, we could just give them away like that. So we say, alright then, start sell them. So brother have a bicycle, take it to her and say, alright, full up a cardboard box and just start ride around. So we say, alright now, we need to get to the masses, but you can't get to the masses because the masses is enough. So get to the ones who have the biggest influence on the masses. So we say the musicians, them have it. So we start target the studios, where the musicians, them hang out and thing and just start target them. So yeah, them get the knowledge and put it through the music. We just try to play a small role in the whole awakening of the nation, So we just go around here and there all over, the books them and just let the people know these books exist. And you can have them and you need to have them and read them and empower yourself, Create that change within your life,
Some of the books that you sell, I don't see them in bookstores anywhere.
Yeah, because these books now are the book now where it's the real books, as the earlier interview we said, these books were one time banned by the said Prime Minister who persona non grata, Walter Rodney, But these books now, as being African people, we need to read about ourselves, and read books that were written by us, for us, to empower us. So these are the books now where you're not going to find them in the bookstores or in the school or not even in the church, Because these books now will make you rebel, will make you know yourself. And you're not really supposed to know yourself. You're supposed to just be ignorant and just conform to the status quo of just getting a nice education, getting a good job, having a house or whatever, Just live comfortably within the bamboozlement or the illusion, within the matrix, So these books now kind of break you out of that, make you see life on a whole different level.
Walter Rodney said, African people in new forms of social organizations are competent and capable of making the transformation in their own society. What are some of the new social organizations that you have seen or hope to see?
Well, it's happening right now, like this gathering right now, because when last a conscious gathering like this take place, and it happened by I and I, the youths, it's not being initiated by the leaders, but I and I, the youths who, and this whole, what I'm saying, the revival of the music too. But it's not really a revival of the music, but it's more a revival of a consciousness within the youths. The youths them start pre things on a different level, not just on a consumption level, on a material level, but on a more spiritual level. Them want to know themselves and more in tune with themselves. So you find them now sing a whole heap of garbage music no more. Them want to sing good music, like listen to a John Hine album and yeah, so John, the album that should be in the school, it should be a part of the school curriculum. Listen to a Kush. Uprising Roads. Yes. You say an album like that should be in the school curriculum. Yeah. So the things are happening. I wish we just keep the strength, and keep the inspiration, because the more it happen to, the more we get to fight. But we have to just be resilient. Yeah.
In these conversations, we're talking about the impact of the literary arts on music and revolution. So right away, we've seen that from reading Frantz Fanon's Wretched of the Earth, you immediately became a revolutionary.
Any books where have to deal with black consciousness or black empowerment were one time banned. Imagine that in a black country and books where deal with black consciousness and black empowerment banned. I see these leaders are not your enemy. The leaders are the enemy. We still see the white as being superior, or we still see ourselves as being inferior. And if you can't see the Almighty within your own image, you cannot have love for yourself. Because the Almighty the Almighty conjure up the greatest emotion within any being. And if you can't see the Almighty within your image, you can't have love for yourself. That's the scientific fact. You have to see the Almighty within your own image in order to really appreciate and love yourself. And if the youth them would know themselves, if this whole Christianity thing is rooted out of us and we could have really reclaim our own African spirituality, we would have been more loving. We would have been much more loving. And then once you counter that and say, but oh, Africans them over there still worship them black God and them still violent against them one another. Once I counter it and say that, but then you recognize that even the Africans on the continent are even more mentally enslaved than Africans over here. It's not like they are free from the whole Eurocentric or white supremacy realm. They are still very much mentally enslaved than we over here. Because if the youth them are more conscious of themselves, the youth them would appreciate themselves much more and be less violent against themselves. Because when a youth kill a man himself, him really try to kill him. The dance them, the shatters them, especially the dance them, are ones who have enough influence, so even within my community, I start targeting for the man them, because I personally know them and accustomed to them,
So the Dons are reading books?
Well, the main Dan, Dodos is I want to read a whole heap of book. I want to purchase a whole heap of book for my, and him not purchase rubbish, him sift through the box intently and take out book of substance,
Do you think that Dodos is misunderstood?
Yeah, in a sense, it's not just Dodos is misunderstood. The whole situation is very much misunderstood, because the thing bigger than Dodos, the thing is about power, and the thing is not about drugs or guns, or it have nothing to do with what Dodos have done, but the potential that Dodos hold, because Dodos was no longer a muscle of any politician. He no longer represented the JLP, but his authority represent the people. Not within its full consciousness, but it must grow in there. And that's what the leaders and the authorities scared of. If within any colonial society or nation, you need to have a stronghold that can withstand the state, that in case the state become a monster. And Western Kingston was that stronghold. If a revolution to kick in Jamaica today, there is no place that can withstand the state. The state would have run in and just squash the revolution right away. While with Tivoli Garden up and running, a revolution could kick and it could really be successful. So within due time, if Dodos get the full consciousness, if they allow him to get the full consciousness, the so-called incursion wouldn't be an incursion, it would be a revolution. The whole social and political situation in Jamaica now is exactly the way the powers want it to be. You know, to us we might say a whole heap of problem, but to the leaders there is no problem, because it's the people who are dying is the people who don't want to die. When last have you heard a politician get gunned down in Jamaica? You know, the gunmen, they're not killing politicians. They're killing the poor and the have-nots. They're killing themselves. You know, so the situation is exactly as how they would want it. The leaders are the enemies. That's the thing we must recognize. Leader, if you're not your own leader, then you become your own enemy.
So the promise of revolution that Walter Rodney spoke about, maybe there could have been a potential.
Nothing is coincidental, and nothing is overnight. We're not reading this thing what them call we have a 30-year development plan that's going on from 2000 to 2030. You know, but as Walter Rodney we know there is no development for any black populous nation. It's pure under development. You know, but this is actually the third 30-year plan, because before that you have two. You know, you have from the 40s where we just get political power or whatever, you know, and that lasts from the 40s to the 70s, which was, I term it the grassroots. You know, you have grassroots labor right, grassroots PMP, and then the second one will be from the 70s to the 2000s. That is the diehard. So you have diehard PMP, diehard labor right. And then this third one now is the barn labor right, barn PMP.
Wow.
So is an identity, because you know, as Walter Rodney tell you again, say Africans were taken from Africa, ripped from Africa, and they automatically become Negroes. You know, enslaved Negroes. So after emancipation, you still weren't allowed to reclaim your identity. You still weren't allowed to be an African. And then even independence still never allow you to reclaim all our slavery and colonialism took away. You know, you still was given a false identity, which is a tribalized identity, a divide and rule identity, which is JLP and PMP. You know, so at no time were you allowed to be African. You know, so the psyche was, you know, you're subliminally or socially engineered to be the most dominant identity is to be a JLP or a PMP. Is what I'm saying. So,
Not an African.
not an African, not
Not Jamaican.
You know, but that is Jamaican. All Jamaicans are JLP and PMP. You know, there is no Jamaican who's not a JLP or PMP.
That is our tribe.
Yeah, and you split, it split household, it split religion, it split everything. The only more dominant tribalism than that political tribalism that come about is the Gaza Gully. And that now is a tribalism where, because at all time we're supposed to generate income for them. You know. So consumption is a new form of slavery. We're just consumers. We're just, you know, black people buy the most things, spend the most money, and just buying garbage. So I consume more Gaza music, more Vibes Cartel music. You consume more Mavada music. So that automatically makes us enemy. That's a tribalism. You know, so we all recall how detrimental the Gaza Gully tribalism was in Jamaica. You know, it split even the political tribalism, because like a JLP stronghold just get split because the bridging there say Gaza and the bridging there say Gully. And two of them usually the best of friend fire gun for them wanted, and them automatically start fire gun for them wanted now. Because I got them my artist and I'm over your artist. And it become a way where not even the government or the police commissioner, nobody could have bring it to an end, you know, stop it. It's only one man alone could have stopped it. And at the same did us. There are countless times when the police commissioner, the minister of security, even the prime minister meet with both Vibes Cartel and Movado and get them to denounce this war, whatever. And it never had an effect on the fans. The fans them still a war against them one another. It's only after the artists them perform at Western Kingston Jamboree and everybody knows, say, all right, now from the just make the peace make.
This wound on your hand, how you got it?
You know, so it's from riding my bike still. I ride one day, it's a Thursday. June the 4th, 2009, cause you know it's cement up in my psyche still. I ride on bike, I go up UA on campus. And a trailer turn but don't have an indicator. I already passed the body of the trailer and about to pass the head now, and the brother just swing around and just bounce the bike and just drop and spread out. Tiger right over, man, you know. Most of the terriblest pain I ever feel in my life, you know. But fortunately the bones never break, the bone never break. Even the doctors them couldn't believe it, you know. The skin just dead, peel off, no more graft it some skin. Yeah, so it's just a part of the mission, same, you know. Yeah. So this even just invigorate even more to be committed to the works, to the mission, you know, of I Nation, just going out there with the knowledge and just, you know, doing a small part within the awakening.
You're building a library center in Tivoli.
Yeah, definitely, because what you know, you don't know, poverty is a thing real still. You don't know if people might feel say it's a sham that, but people definitely have it. You know, enough ones would really want books and I really have the resource to purchase books same way, you know. So we say, all right, we have a 20-foot container and we don't really want to set it up within the community if you earn an income, like, you know, a shop or anything. So we say, all right, make it be a library. So that's the main project we're upon right now, where, you know, we really want to establish an African-centered conscious library, not just any other books. The books but big African-centered conscious, you know.
It all begins with a story. And like Walter Rodney believed, maybe so our nation believes too. As a scholar, one must aspire to be a part of the Caribbean Revolution. Give thanks, our nation, for being a part of this conversation.
Blessed love.
Blessed love. Soon again, right? That's the right.
Spend it, you know?
Thank you very much.